Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade.
1, 2, 5.
Please, sir.
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell 'em turn it out till they get no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last one and I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way. When it hits, it shakes me.
If I read something where there's a fundamental disagreement we have based on a moral principle, I'll disease and say I have to resign.
Wow. Did he glitch?
I think so.
That wasn't the computer.
No, that was him.
That was him. Bless his old heart.
I think he's dying. I think he's dying.
Joe, are you okay? Sound like he was getting electrocuted. No, Joe.
Don't go. What?
I was. This is going to be a good 4 years. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, if it actually happens, I mean, we may all die in the next 6 weeks.
Cool. Why would we wait? Why would we die?
I mean,
you mean what?
I mean, we're all gonna die.
Yes, everyone has a
no. Like
a certain amount of time.
We're gonna die of the COVIDs, and if you don't believe me,
I don't believe you.
Then you might get your house broken into by the police.
I'm sorry. What? Hold on. I thought COVID was going to kill me. Now you're trying to say that the Gestapo is?
Yeah, okay, I'll get to that in just a minute. But first, medical license of an Oregon doctor was revoked for questioning COVID-19 face mask efficacies.
A medical license?
Yep. On December 3rd, the Oregon Medical Board issued an emergency suspension to revoke Dr. Stephen Latoupier.
Ooh, hashtag nailed it. Hashtag like a native.
Thank you. Medical license. The doctor, according to the NBC News, the Oregon Medical Board took action against the doc. Previous doc.
Alleged doc.
Alleged doc.
Allegedly.
Thank you. Appeared at a Stop the Steal rally.
Steal.
Stop the steal. The steal?
What are you stealing?
What? Anyway, on November 7th in Salem, Oregon,
maybe it's stealing our fundamental rights.
Maybe so. Maybe that might be it.
The rights to move.
Yeah, where he dismissed the seriousness of COVID-19. Quote, I want you to know that I never shut down during the entire COVID season.
Oh, my.
From the time it was declared until now.
Oh, wow.
I hate to tell you this. It might scare you.
Okay.
But I and my staff...
Your staff?
None of us once wore a mask in my clinic.
Which is why there's so many unborn children.
And how many problems did we have in our clinic from that?
How many? I'm going to say 100.
You're really going up there, aren't you?
I was. Well, but think about it. It's been for the whole year up until now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Being Oregon.
Yep.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say, because he's a doctor, they had to have had people go in there that had the COVID. So they that means him and his staff would have to have gotten, it would have had to have been 100 something cases.
I don't know why you need a mask for your staff, but still, none.
Had zero.
None. Zero. Absolute zero. Absolutely none.
Zilch.
None.
Nada.
Completely. Nope.
Nit.
Yeah, there you go. All those things.
Finito.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, but they got to be making up the numbers. They can't be accurate.
Quote, we have been utterly duped. And I want you to know that this is insanity. And the purpose was only to shut down the American people. Take off the mask of shame. It is a mask that is just that is just to design what? It is a mask that is just to design to control. Somebody doesn't know how to write.
Fire the editor.
Please fire the editor.
You want to try it again, only this time the right way?
It is a mask that is designed to control and shut you down.
Burn. It's true. I can't stand these dang things. It doesn't do anything other than make it very hard for you to breathe and make it more obvious when you to brush your teeth more, because now you're smelling it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Halitosis. But yeah, so he got his medical license revoked because he didn't utilize masks.
Because he didn't. So it was because his people didn't wear masks during the mandated wearing the mask time.
Yes.
Not because he poo-pooed it.
Oh no, because he poo-pooed it.
Well, but it just said they took it away. They took it away because.
Well, yeah, they took it away because,
Took it away now.
Yes, those, because, he poo-pooed it. That's the only reason why they knew about it.
Yeah, but it was because he also stood there and goes, "We didn't do nothing at all.
We did nothing."
I didn't realize the medical board had the right to be able to do that.
What, to take somebody's license away for not following their practices and protocols?
Well, it's not their practices and protocols, but yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, as a doctor, he does actually have to wear a medical grade mask if he's doing any sort of operation.
Yes. But that's if he's doing, and I'm sure he was wearing one, but to be wearing.
Just talking to somebody, no.
Yeah, when you're doing, I'm sorry, but when you're checking the boys and finding out if a guy's got a hernia, you don't have to wear a, I mean, you
Turn
might.
your head and cough.
Yeah, if you're doing that, you don't need a mask.
Right.
I mean, it might be helpful, it might be useful, and for reasons I'm not going into right now, but you don't have to have one. Now, if he's in there doing surgery or
something else,
then sure.
Yeah.
But it's just, damn it. This is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
It's a private practice.
It is a private practice.
So he has insurance.
That is true.
So what it falls on, that's the whole point of having the insurance and the
So if you have a private practice, you can do these things.
Well, yes,
right.
Exactly. So if something happens, the malpractice or whatever, if somebody sues you, then you can have a way to survive afterwards.
Right.
The medical board doesn't need to come in and say, well, you can't have your license because you tell people that they shouldn't have to wear a mask. That's not how that works. What should happen is the people should go in and go, oh my God, you're not wearing a mask. And they would go, yeah, we don't have to. And they can go, well, we don't like this. We feel unsafe. Or, oh, my son, little Timmy got, COVID's from you. You have to now pay us. And then you sue through civil. That's what it's about. It's not up to the government to decide everything for you.
True.
It's a civil suit. You let the people, if they have a problem with it, and if there is a situation, let them handle it.
Yeah.
Let people have the freedom to do what they would like to do. And if they don't care, leave them alone.
We need a freedom button.
Freedom! I'm getting that.
We need that one next time. Asking for a friend Jack all over on the Twitters. My friend, who always wears a mask, tested positive. She works from home and doesn't make any unnecessary trips. I rarely wear a mask.
Yeah.
And I go out all the time. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Well, look at Carrie. Carrie was the same way.
Yeah.
She rarely left the house.
Never left the house.
I mean, she had been around some people,
mom,
but for the most part, she did everything from home.
Yeah.
She did everything virtual. She wore the mask when she went. She did everything she was told to do.
Right.
And she caught the COVIDs.
Right.
So,
and nobody knows.
And I could argue the counter argument. Other than work because I have to, because they pay me, and even then
yes.
I don't very often.
And you don't like it?
I don't wear a mask anywhere.
Anywhere?
Nope.
Nowhere.
I don't make any unnecessary trips. I don't do any of that junk.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't gotten anything. I haven't gotten sick. I haven't done nothing. The whole thing is a joke.
Yep.
It's meant to make people feel better about themselves. because they're actually so lazy and ignorant. They don't want to take the time again to look at the facts of it. If the mask is so protective, if the mask is going to protect you from catching said virus, then if I'm not wearing one, it doesn't affect you.
The only mask that has any efficacy, any of it, is a medical grade mask that is then disposed of immediately, and it only works to stop your spittle and snot from getting on to your patient.
That's it.
That's it. That's done.
It keeps it from going out, not from coming in.
Right. It stops you from spitting on other people. That's all.
But see, but nobody wears those. Some do. But not many. Most people are walking around in
the cloth mask in the face, a little cloth like half shirt thing.
Yep.
And if you have one of those, do you wash it with bleach every day?
No.
That means you're growing mold bacteria and disease on a mask that sits on your face. Because guess what? You know one of the most highly germ-infested places there is on the planet?
The bathroom.
No, the human mouth.
Yep.
A human bite will more than likely give you an infection than almost any animal.
That's gross.
It's disgusting. And it doesn't matter how many times you brush your teeth either.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. That's why you don't lick your fingers and then stick them in your eye. It's called pink eye. That's why you don't lick somebody's eye. Freaking creepy Japanese people.
But you get pink eye from touching your butt.
It's the germs, dude. It's
I know,
the germs.
I know, but you're more
the germs.
It's
like
gross,
there was a trend in middle school Japan for a while where kids were licking each other's eyes, and
I remember
it was a kink. It was a kink.
Can you imagine that?
You walk around with an eye patch because it makes you look kinky at that time.
I'd wear a eye patch.
I wear an eye patch too, but not for that reason. Not because I have the pink eye.
I thought I was going to have to. This is such a tangent, but I thought I was going to have to wear one the other day. Yeah. So, okay. Again, small tangent, but I need a break for this.
My son almost had to.
Yeah, I saw that picture. Holy hell, dude.
Dude, he broke his wrist.
Is that what that is?
He broke his wrist. Yeah, he broke the bones right here.
You stop beating on him. No, I'm kidding.
Whatever. Don't say that on air. Jesus.
No, I'm kidding. He didn't do that.
He decided to run behind a swing.
I know.
Got clocked in the face and then fell on his arm and fractured the bone.
Bless his heart. He did.
The doctor gave the.
You should see the other guy.
Like you know the picture, right? So the doctor gave the variants of like he said, yeah, it's kind of like when you take an empty water bottle and you bend it and then bend it back.
Oh no!
That's what it looks like. It's like, oh no.
Sounds like it hurts. But anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
So Saturday I get up to go to work, and I'm doing fine. Everything is fine. I'm working indoors, and everything is fine. And I happen to have to go outside,
right?
Later in the day, and sun's out. And it's bright.
Sun's out, guns out.
And I'm like, my eyes was messing with me. Come to find out, for some weird reason, and my right eye was incredibly blurry, like weird blurry, not like something was in it blurry, not like I thought it was like
you were gonna die.
Well, no, it was messing with me because I walked outside and I had to go down to I had to go to Clarksville to get lunch.
Yeah.
And the whole time I'm driving, sun's out, I got glasses on, and I got my head splitting down the middle because it was messing with me. Go inside or it was dark.
Yeah,
never noticed anything. Right. It was the weirdest thing. So I thought I was going to have to wear an eye patch.
Oh.
I did. I told one of the security guys, like, if you see me walk around here with an eye patch, you know I'm in the first stages of cataracts.
You can get a new lens for that, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to. I'd rather wear the eye patch.
But it's a scary thing.
Oh, I know. The eye patch on me?
No. The surgery to get the thing done.
Oh, I know.
My dad had it.
Oh, I didn't.
And he was colorblind. Now he's not. It's pretty cool. Anyway.
Kevin Hutch is over on Twitter. He didn't wear the mask. Steven, could you say that one more time like Christopher Walken?
Really?
Yeah.
Do I have to? He's asking, but
They're asking. They're asking for it. The people are asking for it.
Oh. I don't know. I don't. But to do the voice, you have to do I have to do the opening phrase to do the voice. You know that,
well,
right?
then do it.
I gotta.
Yeah, that's what you do.
He didn't wear the mask. What do you want me to do with this?
I don't know.
All right. Anyway,
It's better than the way I do it.
I know, but okay. So, yeah, I mentioned that your house might get raided if you disagreed with COVID.
You did. You did.
I mean, that was kind of a little bit of
You scared some people.
foreshadowing there, a little bit there.
One might say an interlude to a segue.
Maybe one of those sort of things. And this is why. Watch behind us.
Outside.
Who else is in the house, ma'am?
My 2 children and my husband.
Where's your husband at?
Calm down. Calm down.
You want the children down?
Calm them all down.
You're going to show up at the door and say to calm down?
Come down the stairs. Now.
He has a gun in his hand, guys.
Because of children?
He has a gun in his hand.
Down now.
Bring
Come down the stairs.
Search warrant. I've got my guns out.
He just pointed a gun at my children.
Search warrant.
Now, was she ready for this?
No.
Then how does the camera catch all this?
It was her in-home Ring system camera, stuff like that. That's why it's so grainy and crap.
Oh.
Yeah. Ring and all that. They have the in-home security cameras and all that jazz.
I didn't think about that. I'm too poor for that kind of stuff. I'm too poor to have any type of protection, so I just don't even lock my door. It's like, why am I going to give them effort? And I'm more worried about having to replace the glass of the window or the door.
Right, yeah, I got you.
I'm just like,
yeah.
you know what, at this point, if you're going to steal it, just
go.
Just come take it.
Just don't break anything when you do it.
Just don't break anything else,
That's
because
fine.
especially now, because it's cold, it's wintertime, and I could do without a TV. I can't do with the fact that I have to find now a way to cover a hole in the door or whatever. I just that, and I have means of being able to.
Yeah,
I don't have guns.
But I've got means of self-defense.
I don't have guns. They all
no
tragic
boating accident. Terrible.
Yeah.
You even lost your safe.
I did.
It's weird. Why would you bring a safe on a boat?
Well, we both did it. Remember, we thought it was a good idea.
I didn't have a safe.
No, you didn't. We were going to put it in the safe for some weird reason.
We were going to take it to the safe. And
we wanted the guns to have a party.
And
it was
be
like a play
safe.
date for the guns.
Fun times.
Yeah, it was all controlled and safe and
It was good time, except for on a boat. And then
for some weird
freak
reason,
accident. It's terrible how that happens.
Whoever knew you could get a tsunami in a lake.
I know. But this is from Florida. This is not a fake video. This is a real video of agents raiding a home of a data scientist who built the COVID-19 dashboard. The dashboard is the same thing that people have been using now to validate their claims of how little and insignificant COVID-19 actually is.
You mean actual, numbers by boots on the ground?
Yeah, the real stuff.
Not
real boots on the ground.
Not the crap that the CDC and,
not
and
any
all
of the
the
crap
politicians have been pushing.
Exactly, yeah. No, she came up with the whole process of gathering all the information and putting it out for people.
Huh. Well, fantastic for her. I mean, not the fact that her house was raided.
Yeah.
What were they looking for? Was it?
They literally were just going there so here, they took all of her hardware and tech. So literally they came in and they stole all of her computer equipment. This is stealing at this point. She had not committed a crime at all. Her house was raided. All of her equipment was stolen and taken away.
But she was never charged or convicted of a crime. Nothing.
So the FDLE.
Yes, that's the book. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no. The FDLE, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, I guess.
Yeah.
Began an investigation on November 10th after receiving a complaint from the Department of Health regarding unauthorized access to Department of Health messaging system, which is part of their emergency alert system to be used for emergencies only.
Okay. I don't understand what the problem is. But see, they're obviously trying to paint this picture real bad, because now they're trying to say that the rest of the article goes is, basically the reason why they acted like they did was because
she wouldn't come to the door.
She wouldn't come to the door.
Yeah.
Now, if you see a bunch of cops outside your door
with guns,
you're not gonna really be keen to open it.
Yeah.
You're gonna panic for a minute. You're gonna be like, what are you doing? Why are you here? Why are you acting like this? I no.
So Jones was fired for insubordination.
Okay.
On her paperwork, there was no claim for termination. There was no viable reason for termination. But she claims that she was terminated because after being reprimanded multiple times for not manipulating the health data in Florida.
Oh. I mean, and this is obviously a he should see she should.
He said, she
said, they said.
She sells
kind
seashells by the seashore.
Right?
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. It's but still, I mean, I didn't realize that a warrant could be placed on somebody with the sole intent and purpose of just going in and taking someone's personal property.
Yeah.
I mean, and in Florida, no less.
Right, right.
And all because of what? Because she somehow had tapped into, some kind of an emergency broadcasting thing. The fact that she had put up a dashboard to allow people to actually see accurate numbers based off of actual information on the ground.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't know you could do all that stuff.
Well, apparently an unidentified subject gained access to the system and sent out a group text to all the people on the emergency system saying it's time to speak up before another 17,000 people are dead. This is wrong. You don't have to be a part of this. Be a hero. Speak out before it's too late.
Okay.
Text message was sent on the ESF 8 mail account to 1,700 recipients.
Okay. So
before the software vendor could stop the message from being transmitted any further, the ESF8 account, the state emergency support function for public health and medical services, and used by many people from several agencies, including DOH and emergency management. Quote, once they are no longer associated with the ESF8, they are no longer authorized to access the multi-user group. Well, if you don't get them unauthorized, then yeah, they still have access. And if they're accessing it from their computer at home because they work at home, then yeah, they still have access.
It's just, the whole thing just seems fishy on both sides.
Yeah, both sides. And she's claiming that it was the Gestapo being sent by DeSantis, Rob DeSantis.
The governor.
Now, while, that might happen, and it may be the case, I don't really think so.
I don't think so either. The problem I'm having with this, like I said, something just doesn't smell right.
I know, right? It smells very fishy here.
Just a tad. Like, I would understand if, she was still had access to something that she wasn't supposed to have access to, but that's not her fault.
That's the company's fault.
That's the company's fault.
And if she works for the government, that's the reason why she still had access.
Yes. I don't see the point of it. And we all know they're playing us.
Of course they are.
Like a cheap fiddle.
Oh, yeah.
They're playing this whole thing. It's just a matter of control. Like it was all... Before the election, it was a way to keep people from going to the polls. It was a way to be able to manipulate and screw things around to try and let Biden and them win.
Correct.
That's how it was. And now it is continuing to be used as a way to punish everyone who didn't vote for Biden and the Kamalas and everything else. That's what this is.
And take, for instance, okay? In New Mexico, the Democratic governor has now authorized health care rationing under a crisis standards of care issuance.
Hold on, a healthcare rationing. There's only like one town in all of New Mexico.
Healthcare rationing, yes. New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham.
Oh, nice.
Admitted in an interview in the Washington Post that she permitted the New Mexico hospital to operate under crisis standards of care, which means they will be allowed to ration their health care, meaning they can say no to you now. They can actually legally say no.
But what do you have to worry about, right?
Right. I mean, it's just your life. Who cares? It's not a big deal.
It's not.
No,
it's all
come on.
fine.
It's whatever.
Yep.
You'll get over it.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's all good.
Gonna give form. I put $600 down here now, 10 and now, 25 and now, 35 and now, 50 now, 60. Will they give me 60 now, 75, 75 another $85 on the time there. There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his ma when she told him he should go to school. He'd sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk, then pretty soon you'd find him at the local auction barn. He'd stand and listen carefully, then pretty soon he began to see how the auctioneer could talk so rapidly. He said, oh my, it's do or die, I've got to learn that auction cry, gotta make my mark and be an auctioneer. $25 bid and now $30, 30, will they give me 30, make it 30 bid, upon my $30, will they give me 30, who would bid a $30 bid? $30 bid and now 35, will they give me 35 to make it 35 to bid a 35, who would have bid it at a $35 bid? As time went on, he did his best, and all could see he didn't jest. He practiced calling bids both night and day. His pap would find him behind the barn just working up an awful storm as he tried to imitate the auctioneer. But his pap said, son, we just can't stand to have a mediocre man selling things at auction using our good name. I'll send you off to auction school, then you'll be nobody's fool. You can take your place among the best. $35 bid and I'll $40, 40, will they give me 40, make it 40 bid and I'm all $40, don't we live 40, who'd bid a $40 bid? $40 bid and now 45, will they give me 45 to make it a 45 to bid at a 45, who would have bid it at a $45 bid? So from that boy who went to school, there grew a man who played it cool. He came back home a full-fledged auctioneer. Then the people came from miles around just to hear him make that rhythmic sound that filled their hearts with such a happy cheer. His fame spread out from shore to shore.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
B from the SAV, healthcare rationing. I actually like this. What government can give away, or what government can give, government can take away. Serves the people right. Bought lessons are better than taught lessons. Well, look at you, Dr. Seuss, man. Just laying it on the lessons. I like it.
Yeah, but remember, you're in the SAV.
Yeah.
So you're not that far off, bud.
Yeah, well, it's not the ATL.
It's true, but it is the SAV.
But it's not the ATL.
But it is the GA.
Yes, but it's like it's not as bad. It's like,
and we are all in the USA, which means technically at this point
we're all SOL.
That's right. Welcome back to the show, everybody. This is Defenders Live, DOAEshow.com, DOAEshow.com. That's the place where you can go to get all the merch and gear and all the rest, including the shirt that I have on right now.
He is so excited.
I really love this shirt. It's the Chestnuts Roasting in a Dumpster Fire. It is our Christmas special going on. Go check it out over on our website, DOAEshow.com. While you're there, become a Defender with us.
Please do.
No, I'm just straight up. Do it.
Please
go.
do.
Now, it's $5 a month, $50 a year. It's
Hold on. No.
What?
No. I just thought about this. You're saying it wrong. $5 a month or $50 a year. It's not one.
$5 a month
both.
or $50 a year.
Two options.
Yeah, there's two options there.
Two options.
You save $10 if you go the annual route.
There you go.
And not only do you get a shirt from us, but you also get all the inside knowledge. Anything that's changing, anything that's going to happen, anything, all the rest of it.
Oh, the changes that are coming.
Oh, the changes that are coming. You guys will love what we have going on for you, Defenders out there. Go check it out, DOAShow.com. Also, go to mojo50.com.
You mean mojo50.com.
Yeah, mojo50.com.
Yeah.
They're the people that have housed us for the past 2.5 years, and it is amazing. They have quite the repertoire.
The repertoire?
The repertoire of voices. And if you're looking for independent free speech,
Look no further.
No doubt.
Mojo50.com.
It's true. It's right there. Or you go to the iHeartRadio app and you click on that button. It says Mojo 50 Radio. It's 24 hours, 365, amazing talk radio.
It is. Oh, fan-dag-on-tastic. Also, if you would like to be part of the show in any way, shape, form, or fashion, what you can do is follow us on all social medias at DOAE Show.
Yes.
Use the hashtag on Twitter is hashtag arm yourself. Actually, you can use it on any of them.
Use it on every
We'll still find
every platform. Do it.
We use the hashtag arm yourselves. That's on Facebooks and Twitters and on the YouTube and Mojo 50 website.
Yep.
Mojo50radio.com. You can find the TV there. It's all kinds of stuff you can watch. We're on Periscope. We're on DLive.tv.
Yes.
So many different places, so many different things. Check them all out. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. So anyway.
So, politically correct Santa Claus shoots down a little boy.
Oh, no. We shot, hold on. A politically correct Santa Claus shot a kid?
No, shot down.
Hold on. That is jacked up.
It's a turn of phrase.
Who's turning phrases?
This is a turn of phrase.
Who's Turner?
Turner and Hooch, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
who the hell is Turner and who the hell decided it was his phrase? Everybody can speak.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
But this
All right,
is
fine.
okay. Here. This is what I mean. Look, okay, you know what?
Okay.
Go to the audio. We have it live.
Oh, you want to play that?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I want an official red undercover knife shoot you in a jet with my rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Wow.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
he did shoot him.
Yeah.
Well, he tapped
Shooed
him with his
shoe.
with his
Like,
foot.
literally
Yeah.
shooed him.
Pushed him down.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
slide. That's tragic. That poor kid.
Little boy wanted a Nerf gun for Christmas, and politically correct Santa Claus decided to say, "You."
Wait a minute. Hold on. I've never seen this picture before because I
Yes,
don't
the
go
Santa
anywhere.
Claus is at the table. You can't
The hell
actually
is-
you can't sit on Santa's lap anymore. You have to sit across the table with Santa.
So let me get this clear. We can all somewhat agree, I think,
Sure.
that the pedophiles are becoming more
Prevalent?
prevalent. I was
Yes,
going to say
yeah,
mainstream, but
NAMBLA, yeah.
they're popping up everywhere, I might say. So nobody has a problem. They didn't get kids off of Santa's lap then.
No.
But
The COVIDs.
yeah, you have to now sit across from Santa Claus.
To make sure that you don't make that. You can't kill Santa Claus with COVID.
But I was going to say,
He's like 7,000 years old.
But if you look at this picture, it's like these kids are going to see the Don.
Santa Claus
is the mafia.
want there, kid?
You come here asking me for these things. I don't understand. This is not even my birthday. It's Jesus' birthday. How come you here? Have you, Timmy, have you been a good boy, Timmy? That's not what your mama said.
I got him here right here, boss. I got him on the name. He's got his name's on the list, boss.
Hey, Tony, shut up, eh? I'm talking to the kid. You bring me a cannoli, eh?
All right, boss.
I'm gonna talk to your mama. If she tells me you're lying, they're gonna find you at the bottom swimming with the fishes. You know what I'm saying, Tony? Here's a candy cane. You be a good boy.
Here you go, boss. Here's a cannoli. Don't forget, we also just give him coal.
This is the cold one, man.
Lumps of coal.
This is the cold cannoli.
Yeah.
I wanted it warm.
Sorry, boss.
Tell your mama we'll be talking later.
Can we make this cartoon now? Can somebody please make this cartoon? I want
Santa the mob boss.
Santa the mob boss, and every one of the elves is just little gangsters.
Sally, what are you doing here, Sally? I seen you being ugly to your sister.
It's not very good, Sally.
It's what it looks like.
I know.
It looks actually. You know what? Another.
Jimmy, come to the table, Jimmy.
Let me come here.
Come here.
Give the Don a hug.
Oh, no. Right there. Right there's good.
I forgot you gotta stay there.
Right there's
Go.
good.
No, you know what that is? What also this picture looks like?
What's that?
And I feel bad. I feel slightly just made realize we haven't put this up online.
I'm
Nobody can
sorry.
see it.
Yeah, my fault.
But you know how good this picture is.
Oh yeah, it's great.
This is like somebody going in for an interview.
Here you go.
Or trying to ask for a raise.
There you guys go.
Look at this.
We missed that.
Yeah, sorry if you're watching
fault.
live.
My fault completely.
It looks like
he's going in for a raise.
It seems. Let me look at your resume for the past year there, Timmy.
Are you a go-getter? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, that's very good, Timmy.
It's so bad.
I want a Nerf gun for Christmas.
No guns.
See, that's why he could do it, because you're not asking for Santa to give you a gift. You're negotiating now.
Oh, yeah, now it's bring anything to the table.
Yeah, now it's like it's almost What was the Donald Trump TV show back in the day?
Which one?
You're fired. What was
that one? Yeah, the Apprentice.
Yeah,
There
The
you
Apprentice.
go.
That's almost what this is like. Except for instead of Donald Trump, it's Santa Claus.
You're fired.
It's
Thank you for coming in.
You're fired.
We love your work. We appreciate what you're doing, but we don't need you anymore.
You're amazing, great, wonderful person, but you're trash.
You didn't
Straight
clean your room
trash.
when your mama told you to.
Absolute disgusting.
Therefore, you get cold.
Anyway, sorry. Completely ruined this thing. Go ahead. What?
No, no, we don't have to. That's it. I just want to. What the hell, dude? Kid wanted a Nerf gun.
Quote, this is from the Santa. Quote, if your dad wants to get you one, then fine. But I'm not bringing you one.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else would you like? Lots of other toys, Legos, bicycles. Who cares? There's cars and trucks. What do you think?
No, see, now you got to do it in the voice. You got to do it in the.
If your dad wants to buy you one, then that's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
But I can't bring it to you. What else would you like? Would you like some other toys? Timmy? Would you? Some Legos, maybe? How about a bicycle? Jimmy, you look like you need a bicycle. You're a little round. You need some exercise. How about there's cars and trucks? What do you think, that Timmy? Would you like something?
My name is John.
Shut the hell up. Santa Claus doesn't get it wrong, okay? Your name is now Timmy. Don't worry, I'll talk to your mama. It's okay.
It's fine.
It's almost like I'm your daddy. Anyway.
I know when you're sleeping.
Within a few minutes.
There's a reason I know why. I'm really close friends with your mother.
Anyway, within a few moments, the boy turns away from Santa and begins crying.
Yeah.
Crying.
Yeah.
At that point, his mom, who's holding an infant, comes over to comfort him.
Oh,
this is Santa telling the boy,
oh, don't cry. Don't cry. Timmy, don't cry. It's okay.
Mama, fortunately, tells her son that he'll still get his Nerf gun, no thanks to the fat guy across the table.
Darn right. Go, Mom. Mm-hmm. That's how you get rid of believing in Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That's it. Right there.
Well, I mean,
So, no. Okay. I have a preschooler.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, they do they even have Zoom calls for the preschool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So they do the Zoom calls for the preschool. Mm-hmm. And the teacher is like, who's ready for Santa?
Everybody else is like, yay! Your kid's
My
like,
kid literally just said, there's no such thing as Santa Claus. This is dead straight.
And every one of all the kids are traumatized now.
The teacher just kept going like she didn't hear a damn
ignoring
thing.
her. She has to. She has to. I've had to tell my kids. So I don't from birth. I don't do the Santa Claus thing.
Neither
and
do
it's not because
You're
I'm
killing the joy of Christmas.
I've been told that too.
I am not killing the joy of Christmas. I am making sure that when my kid hits a certain age, they don't look at me and call me a liar for the last 7 years.
That's kind of my thing. Now, and everybody here, when I tell them that, is I'm the same reason. I just feel like if I'm lying to the kid, and, and we all know it's pretend and ha ha ha, but you're still lying to them.
Yes.
You're still, you can't expect your kid to tell you the truth, but then turn around and go, now, if you're bad, a big fat guy is not going to come down a chimney and bring you a toy.
Well, that doesn't matter, does it?
I get that some people are like, well, it's minor and it probably doesn't do anything. And maybe it doesn't. But for me personally, I feel like I'm lying to my kid. And how can I ask them not to lie if I'm doing that?
And you know what? My kids get just as much enjoyment out of opening the presents and gifts and everything else in the Christmas spirit. Mine do too. I am not a Christmas guy.
No, you're not. Well, you're not.
I am really not a Christmas.
You're not a people guy.
No,
period.
really not. Well, I kind of am, but not really.
But you're not.
Exactly.
You are, but you're not.
I am, but I'm not.
But
okay.
you are.
But I'm not.
You kind of are.
But I'm not. Anyway.
But you're not.
I don't care for decorations. I don't care
You
for any
really
of that.
don't.
I really don't. Like, there's some lights over there on the door. That's it. Right now, it's just there. But they've been
to
there.
Be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
All right.
Damn, I'm out of coffee.
I'm not.
To be fair, those lights have been up since last year. You've never taken them down.
That's because I stapled them.
Same thing with the garland around the mantle. They never come
it's
down.
awesome.
He's like,
you know how I decorate the house? I decorate the house once.
He made it in. He put it in. There's a reason.
Once.
If he put it outside, he'd be that one person that has
It's
lights
there.
up every
I just
year.
never turn it on.
You just don't turn them on.
I turn them on during Christmas.
That's true. They've been there the whole time, and
It's
it's
been
not
on.
until now.
And nobody notices them, and nobody pays attention to them until I turn them on. And when I turn them on, then they're like, "Oh, you've got lights around the door." Yeah, yeah, I
You're
do.
like, yeah, wow, slaved over that one.
Oh man, that was difficult.
The
I tell
one
you
set
what.
of lights and the 2 pieces of garland.
But
man,
like the kids, they all want to do this. They want to decorate the house. They want to get a tree and all the stuff. And years ago, I got rid of the tree.
You're Scrooge now.
I am a Scrooge.
Like I don't like. Like I'm not that bad. I do like all the stuff. Like and you actually haven't seen the house yet.
No, I haven't.
Holy smokes!
Yeah,
and it's not even half of what.
But it's not you. That's her.
Well, and I don't get me wrong. Like
you help, but it's her.
The girlfriend really loves it, and I'm okay with that. I really am because it's nice to have somebody who appreciates that because it instills it back into me. But no, I like I said, I like Christmas and all, but man,
right.
I don't do this Santa Claus thing just because it
doesn't make sense.
But at the same time, like I've taught my kids to, and it's been hard, but to do. To not poo-poo other people for doing it.
Yeah, that's the difficult portion.
Because I've had my oldest son come to me and go,
"Yeah,
Dad, you said this isn't true." And I'm like, "Well, it's not." And he goes, "Well, then why are they doing it?" And I'm like, because
they do it.
That's what they do. Everybody has the right to do and be how they want to, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
And I've had calls to go into school because he's got into arguments and fistfights almost for arguing with a kid of whether Santa Claus was real or not on the bus.
Bro.
You know what I'm talking? Like and it's taken me to a point, like, and they're much better now.
Right, yeah.
But like it
took you some time.
I don't do that. And
Yeah, no.
I'm like, let them do it. And to a point, like, even like my 7-year-old is at a point now where he's like, yeah, I know there's no Santa, but I think I'm going to write him a letter anyway. Cool. Knock yourself out, kiddo. Have fun.
Whatever. You want to do it, that's fine. I am just not a big deal.
Yeah.
You go ahead. You want to pretend? You want to have fun? Please do it. You want to dance around and act like you're an elf? You know what? We'll get you a costume.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I just, my worst thing about the Christmas is I hated. Let me phrase that. I loathed. Like
with the pit of my soul.
Yes, from like way deep down, the 7th level of hell kind of loathing. The whole sitting on Santa's lap.
Oh, God.
The waiting in line for 2.5 hours to sit for literally a minute on some
Throw
guy's
your kids.
lap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you get up there and you're like, I don't even like, even though we didn't do the Santa that way, we would still take them to Hill Ridge over here and sit on Santa and take a picture.
Sure.
Just because it's festive and it's cute. And And I hated waiting in line for that.
Oh, it's terrible. Now, I want to point this out because we're getting a comment.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God, y'all hate Trump and Santa. Now, did we ever say that we hated Trump?
I really was not in the mood to have to address this tonight, but since you brought it up, yes, I would love to know what it was that said we hated Trump.
We never said that we hated Trump.
Never. We are consistent. If he does something we don't agree with, we're going to say it. If he does something we agree with, we say it. It doesn't
By listening
matter.
to us for as long as you have,
you should know that by now.
Not only should you know that, but you should understand our agreement. If
And I never hold on.
If you don't want to listen to it, don't listen.
And we never said we don't like Santa.
Right.
It's a staple.
We just don't believe in the thing.
I just don't sit here and convince my child that a fat guy comes down the chimney and brings him gifts.
Right.
And if he's bad at that, because I don't do that. I don't play that game. And it works for some kids. It doesn't work for mine. That's one of the reasons why I quit doing it.
Yeah.
But I was never like, Santa's not going to bring you nothing. Wait.
Who cares? Every time
Santa is not going to keep track of you the whole time anyway.
First off,
like how did
my parents tried to do that to my kids. And my kids would literally just give them the look.
Like laugh at them?
They just give them the look like,
oh, Mom, Dad, Grandpa is senile.
Because I told them,
uh-huh,
you cannot say anything because everybody else pretends.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with pretending, and I'm down with that. Like I said, my 7-year-old wants to write him a letter, and I'm like, that's cool. Let's pretend.
Right.
It would be cool if there was a big fat guy in a suit that could do all that stuff.
Yes.
I'll pretend with you. We got Santa Claus
That'd be
pictures
really
and
cool.
junk all over the house right now.
But remember, Santa Claus was this big.
Well,
originally.
Then he fell off a roof and Tim Allen took over.
He was literally, he was the size of my coffee cup. That's how he could fit into a freaking chimney. This big.
Well, it depends.
He was a magical little elf creature.
Well, depends. Are you going back to like their beginning origins?
I'm going back to the original or from the
Santa Claus. We're not doing Saint Nick.
No, we're not doing
like
Saint Nick. I'm doing
Krampus
Santa
and all that
Claus. I'm
Actual
doing Santa Claus from the book.
Okay.
From the original story.
Okay.
That started it all.
It started it all.
The story that started it all on Saint Nick.
A tale as old as time itself.
Yes. Moving on. Wow, we got on Christmas for a long time there. Jeez.
Well, it is getting ready to go in the holiday season now.
True.
It's past Thanksgiving, so I'm open to actually discussing it now. I have a very firm rule that I don't do Christmas before Thanksgiving is over. Like, I have to at least eat Thanksgiving dinner first before I listen to any Christmas songs, before I want to put up a tree, before any of that stuff.
Thanksgiving first.
Has to happen. And
right.
And it's just, it's weird, I know, but I have to.
Right.
I can't.
I understand that. I'm good with that, honestly. That's great.
Yeah. I would. That's how I am.
Like, that's perfectly fine.
The
you have to
girlfriend's not,
get
but
past Thanksgiving. It's a buffer zone, okay?
No, it's not. I wouldn't say a buffer. I was thinking more along the lines of
it's a dead stop.
The preliminary. It's a prelim. It's the prelims to get you ready, because it's like you have this
it's
first
the qualifier.
It is. How well are you going to handle Christmas feast?
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun. But it's true. It's that little spot at the beginning of the holiday season to where you kind of get your body ready, and you have that first meal, and you overdo it. You always eat and go way above your weight class. No pun intended, but yet it was a little intended. You go way above your weight class, and you kind of sit there and you're like, oh, I can't do that. And then you just kind of knuckle down, and you're like, oh well, I got through Thanksgiving. We've got 25 days until Christmas, and there's nothing but everybody does it. There's Christmas parties. There's treats and cakes and pies and candies and cookies and all of this stuff that's made, and you just power through it, and you just get all the stuff, and you eat and blah 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 blah, and then Christmas comes, and then you take it over, and you feel like Rocky Balboa at the end of
Adrian! I done it for you, Adrian!
No. And then you can sit back and then roll into the first year going, oh, dear God.
I need to work out.
I've done so good at getting here. Let's see if I could do good at a resolution to get out of it. And then
by like 2 weeks out.
I was going to say January 15th, you're
Oh,
broken it
God.
and
Think about the COVID and everything else, what the January resolutions are going to be like.
I'm actually interested in that.
In the gym? Like how the gym is going to look because of the COVIDs?
No, I don't. But not even just that. I just wonder what kind of are the people going to stick with the same stupid resolutions they've always done, or is it going to be something different? Like I would love to see. What I would really hope to see is that when they take because they do it every year.
Yep.
That when they take the poll and they do the testing, all that crap to find out what's the best resolution. I would love for it to find out that it becomes more of a. Less of a self-centered kind of a thing and more of an outward
helping people
kind of thing. Like, I want to, call my mom more. I want to go, see people more. Right. I want to help my grandma
I want to be more connected with my family.
Exactly. I want to go places. I want to do things with my family. That kind of I'm hoping that that's what this turns into.
Right.
I really do because this is kind of that chance, and it would be awesome. It'd be kind of good.
It'd be good.
Yeah, it'd be
really
nice.
nice. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It'd be amazing. Yeah, no. What I'm interested in seeing, because resolutions aren't real, right?
Yeah, no, I know.
A New Year's resolution
is the equivalent of a mask during COVID.
It really is. It's just something to put over your face.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something to put on your Facebook. It is just something to tweet about. It is just something that you can put on social media and say, oh my God, this year I'm going to do so much better.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice thing to have, but most people don't. You know how many, I've quit doing the whole resolution thing.
Never do a resolution. Never do a New Year's resolution, okay? If you want to have a resolution, you actually have to have a breakthrough in your psyche to change who you are.
Yeah, because a lot of people, and there was a study or something done somewhere where most people who go on diets always try to wait till the beginning of the week.
Yes.
To Monday, because it's some kind of a weird.
I don't want to start my diet on a Saturday and then go out and go to the bar.
Exactly. It's a psychological thing. It's like, well, it's already supposed to be dismal and crappy, so let's just start there.
That's the worst time to start it, though. You have no energy. You hate yourself. You hate the day. You hate the week. And now you're on a diet.
Well, and that's when it ends up failing. That's what they end up saying. Most people who actually choose it like that turn around and are doomed to fail to begin with.
Right.
Because if you really were convinced and set in your ways that I'm going to make a change, you would make the change and the day wouldn't matter.
Yes.
Like people who if you're really going to quit smoking or give up nicotine or coffee or whatever, sugars, whatever it is, if you're really going to do it, then you're going to do it and the day doesn't matter because it's going to be every day.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It has to be every day.
And so people who make a resolution at the beginning of the year, it's the same thing as someone who starts a diet at the beginning of the week. You're doomed to fail because you're not actually ready to go.
Yeah, it's just going to kill you.
Yeah.
Literally. Oh, by the way, diets don't work.
No, they don't.
Diets do not work. They never work. You're literally starving yourself. Stop it. It would be better for you to go out and get exercise and eat slightly more.
Well, that's what they say. Well, we can go into that one too. Most of the problem is it's not
it's the type of foods that you're eating. It's not the amount of food.
Yes, you could eat a lot of fresh stuff. See, because we don't go out and kill our own food. We don't go out and grow our own food. If you did that, it doesn't matter if you put a boatload of salt onto whatever it is or
because
sugar.
it's natural already and the salt's there and the salt hasn't been there.
If
you add a ton of salt, if you add a ton of salt to something that's already been processed 10 times over, you're just adding salt on salt on salt.
Exactly. Even if you don't taste it, there's a boatload of sodium already in it.
Right, which is why you can't taste it because your tongue is numb to that sort of salt.
Yeah. And that's just
make your own food at home. Like that, if you
How
change,
did we do get here?
I don't know. We're here.
The hell,
we're here now, and we're gonna stay here until the end of the show. Okay, that's where we're at. But really, okay, think about it like this.
Okay,
if instead of anything else, if you don't change anything else in your system, you don't do not eat out for a year.
That would be hard.
Don't eat out for a year. Also, add to that, if you go to the grocery store, you only buy from the outside.
Yep.
Do not buy anything that's prepackaged, canned, etc. Fresh food, fresh fruit, fresh meats.
Yeah.
And you get your milks, dairies, and cheeses.
Mm-hmm. Make it all at
Get
home.
all of that. You can make your own bread with the flour. Like, okay, you need to go to the center aisle to get flour. Whatever. Get your own flours, make your own breads, make everything.
It's not even processed that hard.
It's not. It's incredibly easy to make this stuff.
God, we went on so many tangents.
Yeah, buddy. We had 3 more stories that we didn't even get to tonight.
We'll have to push those off for tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's
I guess
fine.
we're going to. That's fine. Here we go. Let's get to the bell.
Okay.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with the bell count grade for the day, Monday, December 7th, 2020, Pearl Harbor Day. Today we had 2 missed innuendo bells, 32 actual bells, 8 2020 Kadas, 7 rim shots, and 2 AOCs, giving us an A++ for the day. Peace out, boys. Stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow.
There you go. Bye, guys.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away!